Prime Minister Narendra Modi has unveiled a 10-point agenda to his cabinet, and top of his agenda is empowering bureaucracy to break the policy paralysis that has dogged the Indian economy during the UPA tenure. Sujitna Ray joins us with more details. Sujitna, what details do you have for us?
This is going to be Narendra Modi's 10-point agenda for the nation. He's basically setting down the broad contours of certain measures that he wants to see, perhaps in the next 100 days, but the way we have seen Narendra Modi and his Modi Sarkar function, maybe 100 days is not something he would want to wait for. He has discussed this 10-point agenda in the meeting, is what top sources in the government tell us, and he said that these 10 points, which he thinks is very necessary for India at this point, should be drilled home not only to all the ministers who are part of his cabinet, other junior ministers who are not part of his cabinet, but also to the bureaucracy. And that's exactly why topping his 10-point agenda is the trust deficit that perhaps exists between the bureaucracy and the political masters. Remember, there has been a huge fear factor among top bureaucrats in the country, which has actually led to the policy paralysis in the last 3 years because of the various actions taken by various agencies like CBI, Enforcement Directorate, and that's exactly why bureaucracy and the need to remove all fears from from officials who are working on important policy is his number one priority. He's also prioritized energy, education, roads, something which was expected, and has said that the ministry is dealing with this has to ensure that there has to be out-of-the-box thinking, and a push needs to be given to infrastructure as well. In fact, he's also spoken about interministerial coordination. In fact, even when we talk about interministerial coordination, it's just yesterday that Mohan Parasaran, the former top law officer of the country, had actually raised the point that how during the tenure of UPA, the various arms of government always thought separately and did things separately, and therefore leading to policy paralysis. So therefore, Modi wants to address that as well, but also very high on his priority list is people-oriented growth. Remember, this is one party, BJP, which came to power with a huge mandate on a development and a growth plank, and he doesn't want to forget that. And last but not least, he's also talking about policy consistency, something which has hurt corporate India the most. There was a 2G policy, Supreme Court had intervened, there was a huge chaos in that sector. We've seen the same with coal, with most natural resources, and therefore Modi is talking about policy consistency so that there is also a regime where there will be consistency as well as transparency, which will definitely bring investment, and the investment cycle can kick in, is what he has told his cabinet ministers. We learned from informed sources that Narendra Modi is likely to address the nation in the next 72 hours. It could be in a few hours from now, it could be tomorrow as well.